Hey Chad, this is Jeremy with Brindley Mountain Fire Apparatus in Alabama. Just about to shoot you a walk around video of this 2006 Pierce custom pumper we've been talking to you about. I just took about 10 minutes and went around the truck myself to look try to notice any cosmetic deficiencies. I found a few that I'll point out to you. Overall, for the miles, 115,000 mile truck's not a parade truck, but overall for the miles, the truck's in really, really nice condition. Did find some body damage on the officer's side that I didn't know about. It's not that bad, but it's body damage, so I'll show that to you in case you've got concerns about that. But overall, I think a rock star truck for you, and man, it cranked right up. The tires look good. There's some definite advantages of looking at one that just came off of lease that we already had in service. This truck was just in service a couple of weeks ago. So here's the video. Hope that's a help to you. So the first thing, the paint's in really pretty decent condition. You can see my reflection pretty easily there. I don't know if I can get it at the right angle. You can see a little bit of ghosting where the old lettering was. If you get somebody that knows what they're doing and can buff it out, I think that it'll be in actually really great shape for the age. You've got your normal little wear and tear stuff here where you're getting out of the door, but less of those chips and scratches, honestly a lot less than you would normally expect on a truck with over 100,000 miles. Interior looks good. The truck's from the Northeast, so you're gonna have that little kind of salty, rusty stuff here and there everywhere. You guys are familiar with that, being in Indiana for sure. There's the odometer, if you can read that, 115,000 miles, 10,300 engine hours. Those engine hours line up with the miles. That's what we expect is about 10%. The interior looks good. Couple of the seats back there have tears in the upholstery. But again, man, just for the miles, this one doesn't have tears. The truck's in really good shape. Oh, and I didn't notice this till just now. A little something right there where they got into that door. I missed that on my last walk around visit. This one's got tears. This one over here's got pretty bad tears. That looks pretty rough. Obviously, it's not too expensive to do that. You can see a little bit of dirt and grime here and there, sort of normal stuff. They actually have the manuals with the truck. That's kind of unusual. This is definitely an indication that the truck was on lease. All of the gauges appear to be on 0 and working. And we don't usually get trucks that all the gauges work on. The truck does have some electrolysis. This is the worst area. If you can see those, that's not rust, it's that chemical reaction where there's two different metals that come together. You can see it around the handles. I know I saw, oh, there it is. Tiny little bit right there, a little bit right here. Hasn't bubbled the paint off of it, but it eventually will. A little bit right down here. That's again pretty standard for a used truck. Tires look great. Those look like almost brand new tires. Good tread on the front and the rear. I'm guessing they've got good tires on it. The truck came from the Northeast, so the undercarriage has definitely got rust. Here's some of the worst looking parts. You can see that little piece is eaten all up. Kind of normal. You can see that. Normal, what we expect from the Northeast trucks. But the frame rails, it's got surface rust on it, but the frame rails aren't bad. And of course, we could do an undercoating on the truck. There's some over there. We could do an undercoating on the truck. That's about $10,000. I don't think that the rust is bad enough for that, but on this one, but obviously we'd leave that up to y'all if you wanted to do that. The compartments just look fine. A little bit of surface rusty stuff in there, a little wear and tear like you can see. Not super clean, not super bad, just sort of normal normal wear and tear. You can't see it, but there's a bad time to be doing the video because of the sun. That tarp on the back of the hose bed is a little worn, like you could replace that if that kind of cosmetic thing is a big deal to you. Here's the worst of it cosmetically. I don't know what happened here. I don't know if this was before we got the truck or if it happened while it was on lease, but I can't even tell. There wouldn't be anything mounted there, but there's clearly 2 holes, and I don't know if you can tell that it's dented in. Can you see that? And then like they got into something. The rub rail is sheared off right there, and these doors, the doors are not pressed in that much. You can see, and the compartment's open. The door's open. No sticking, no issue at all there. But and nothing that I could see in here even. But they definitely got into something. I guess by the fact that the doors close and everything works, that makes me think that it was like that when we got it, not that it happened on the thing. I haven't gone back to look at the pictures to see if it did. And then I don't know what happened here. That's electrolysis, it looks like, or where there's something was mounted and they pulled it off, and all that tape there, that just looks awful. I don't know what we would do to that. Maybe try to mount something over it. Maybe there was maybe that's what they used to designate this specific truck, the truck number or something like that. Couple of labels missing on this side. Not that big a deal. The lights, some of the lights are a little frosted, like you can see that scene light up there. I mean, if you were real big on the cosmetics, really the emergency light on the top doesn't need to be redone. It's got a little bit of color to it, but it's basically clear. And man, that's it. It's not a perfect truck, but I think it's in great condition. It's an 06. I think for the money, it's going to be a home run truck for you. Hope that video helped you. Let me know what else I can do to help. Thanks very much.